Hello,
Hello.
ladies and gentlemen. For today, finally, we can start off with the Post Esports Masters. Today, the schedule will be Valorant, something completely new. We've never seen it before. Maybe with some new faces as well. For example, my name is Luca Trentz, but I'm of course not alone. I will be one of the casters. On my left, right, you can see
Oh,
Pedro,
totally.
aka Fabio.
Yeah, I'm the new caster, so I'll be the analyst of today's Valorant game. So we'll have 4 matches, if I'm not mistaken, and we'll be starting us with Siko versus Snooze.
We will, of course. In general, the format will be a bit different than beforehand. We actually did prepare a video, which we will play off now, and then we will continue to talk about that in a second. But enjoy the upcoming video for the format explanation.
Greetings and welcome all to the Post Esports Masters Season 5. Spring comes in early this year as the competition prepares for quite a few changes. We're excited to dive into this season with our new lineup of games as we're traveling new tracks and bring back old gold. This year, teams signed the limelight of the Post Esports Masters, with League of Legends and Rocket League coming back from a more or less distant past, and with our newest addition, Valorant. For each game, everything starts with their qualifiers, played in a Swiss tournament system, resulting in 12 teams for League of Legends and Valorant and 16 teams for Rocket League to lock in their spot for the regular season. This year, the competition will house more teams than ever before, and to accommodate that, we've decided to introduce 2 divisions. In each division, teams will face off in a double round-robin format over the course of 4 weeks, with set game days on Tuesdays and Thursdays for the first division. There, only the top teams will be paving their way towards playoffs and get a shot at the big finale later in the year, while the lower teams will tread shakier grounds as they will face the top 2 teams of the second division to defend their spot for the next season of the Post Esports Masters. All these teams will of course be competing to get their fair share of a total prize pool of 20,000 euros. So sign up now on postesportsmasters.lu.
Wow, guys, something completely different, a complete switch up, especially from games, the way we play the games, the way we show the games, and of course, once again, we up the price pool for you guys. For example, for Valorant, we have in total 7,500 euros for the teams up for grabbing, and the maximum cash prize for team could be 3,500 euros, a sum unheard of in Luxembourg. So, a big shout out already from Post to all our sponsors for helping us create this vision for you.
Yeah,
As
I said, it's completely new, completely different. It's the first time we ever had Valorant. We have 2 divisions, Division 1 and Division 2. Division 1 will start playing today. However, Division 2 already started yesterday with the first match that happened. But still, there is a chance from Division 2 to go up to Division 1, which is one thing quite interesting. So you have a chance to go up and play with the Division 1 and maybe go to the finals. Who knows? And it's up to Division 2 to do their best and keep on pushing, I guess.
This is one of the things we added for you guys. So it's very interesting to not just follow Division 1, but also Division 2. Since it's pretty similar, for example, for the Bundesliga in general, where each team has either the chance to lose their spot in Division 1 or gain their spot in Division 1. So you always need to be on your highest peak performance in order to play here in our competition. Also for today, which is actually pretty interesting, every single playing time, like a play day, we have prepared an interview video for you guys. Funnily enough, we will later go on to general matchups, but the first matchup will be Siko against Snooze Esports, and there, of course, Snooze will be the first intro video we played, as they are the only Luxembourgish team. So especially for all of our Luxembourgish supporters, I think getting to know that team a bit better will be very interesting.
We are Slavs, so we're pretty snoozy. We like to sleep. We are a little slow on some things, but we'll get you really, really slowly.
Hello, My name is Alexandro. I am 22 years old and I am Luxembourgish.
Hello, my name is Adele. In game I'm called Wolveries. I'm 23 and I'm Luxembourgish.
Hello, I'm Julian. I'm 21. I'm from Berlin.
Hello, my name is Celine. In-game name is Snow Bunny, and I'm from Luxembourg.
Hello, my name is Ale. In-game name Man of Castor, and I'm from Luxembourg.
The reason we participate is it's the biggest event in Luxembourg and probably sometime around the Benelux as well.
Our ambitions for Esports Masters is to go to the LAN. We wanna play together at the LAN and win it all, go all the way.
We have a long history of the team. We had like a long training phase with a lot of players, etc. And then as soon as we got set, we had some really small trials. Like let's say we had 3 scrims with together. And after that, we just went into the qualifiers and made it into Div 1. So we're pretty proud of it.
The qualifiers actually started pretty good. Without going to the scores, we were pretty hyped up. We were pumped. Near the end, we actually had to play a tiebreaker, which was like all for all or all for nothing. And it was against another Luxembourgish team, which kind of hurts, but we had to do our best and we just showed who the better team it was. That's it.
We do have a lot of personality into this team, so I would say that it is pretty much a strong suit.
The defining factor in our team, it's probably going to be preparation. We like to take it slowly and take it step by step and prepare for anything that can come up.
Our duelist, in-game name is Knurps. He's just a monster. His raw aim is just out of this world. His mid-round calling, his game sense, he's pretty much in my eyes, and I believe in our team's eyes, a monster.
The most dangerous adversary, I believe, it's Siko Esports. It's a team of high caliber and it's going to take some preparation to beat them. Final words for the rest of the teams. We'll go in style, that's for sure. And if you snooze, you lose.
Look what happened with our roster after 3 scrims of preparation. I mean, I think you can know what's going to happen to you after 2 weeks of preparation.
Actually, what an interesting fact, first of all. Snooze actually called out Siko as being their biggest adversary for the tournament. And now, on game day 1, in the first matchup ever for the Valorant season, we see them play. How interesting is that?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's saying that it's the only team that they are scared of. They didn't even mention the other ones. It was legit just Siko. So I don't know. I hope they were cooking something there with their scrims. I know they have been scrimming a lot since they have the pressure of being the only Luxembourgish team of Division 1, because Division 2 they have multiple teams, but Division 1 it's a lot of pressure coming from them. So who knows? Maybe they'll surprise us. Maybe, who knows? I don't know. I'm hoping to see the best performance that they have kept from us, because no one let us know what they did, what they are doing. I don't know, so we'll see. I think today it's gonna be very interesting.
For sure it will, especially, fun fact, we too actually prepared some questions. We asked either players or coaches or team managers some questions for you guys to get a bit better insight of who's even playing, who's behind those teams, who's behind those organizations, who are the people you see on stream play out these games. And for example, one question we asked Snooze, but what does it even mean for you guys to represent Luxembourg, as they are the only team that is Luxembourgish or completely Luxembourgish? And Wolveries was the one to answer, and he said that really everything means everything to them. From putting us on the map to achieving all our dreams, we're seeking to make the outsiders fear us and not be underestimated under any circumstance. So very, very interesting take. Here you guys, by the way, see the Division 1 lineup for Snooze. We have Alex, we have Wolveries, we have Snow Bunny. If I'm not mistaken, the only female player here playing. So also, it's amazing to see that it's not just a male-dominated esports scene, but there's also solely females coming out and showing that they're as good as the men and being able to play at such high stakes. We have Lege. I'm really sorry if I mispronounced any names, guys.
Yeah, it's League. League and Knurps.
Yeah. By the way, Peter, we also asked them who's playing which role. Would you like to go over them?
Yeah, gladly. So for the... Hold on, just give me a second. Okay, for the team who's for the roles that we have, so we have Julian, who's gonna be the flasher, so most likely maybe a Breach, Phoenix, but KO maybe, I don't know, so most likely an initiator. For Knurps, he's the duelist of the team, like they said before, he's a top tier fragger, as they mentioned. Bunny is the primary controller, so it's it's a smoker essentially. Alex, whose name is I don't know in game, he's the sentinel of the team. So there we have a bit of information regarding their team composition. So it depends on the map what they will pick, but at the end the roles should be similar on the different the other side as well. So we'll see.
And by the way, also a quick thing, we actually mispronounced Siko as Psycho, so now we're probably like we were corrected in our cast. So we have Snooze against Psycho playing for today. Maybe we could also see lineup for Team 2, so Psycho's lineup. Dutch organization here with Glenn, K-Pro, Chewy, Tenchi, and Poggy. Also going over, actually I talked with, give me a quick second here, their coach, Furious Meow. So he himself is the IGL, so the in-game leader, also playing the role of a flasher. Tenchi is the first duelist, Peggy is their sentinel, K-Pro is the controller player, and Glenn is our recon/flex player. By the way, Para, if you're like right now, I'm throwing in many words that maybe a fan that is currently watching the stream, but it isn't so deeply into the Valorant world, into the Valorant realm. Could you explain what is, for example, the role of a sentinel? What does a flasher really do? What is a recon/flex player?
Okay, so a sentinel is essentially someone who holds down a site, so it keeps control of it, so it tries not to let him into the site no matter what. He has different utilities, so you have Cypher, for example, with his trips to hold on a site, the flank, whatever it is. As long as they won't let you in, they will make you a hard time to get even inside of the site, whatever it is. So the controller, it controls the map with smokes, with some strong utility, being, for example, Astra, Omen, Brimstone. All of them use smokes to smoke everything off, so they're vision blocking, so they can control a bit more the map and make it more safe for the team to rotate, to move around, to not be scared of lurking or, for example, fast executions. And then you have, of course, Recon, which is gathering information, which does, for example, Sova with his Recon Dart, who tries to show you the location of different type of duelists, of players, where they're positioned, and also the KO knife, which will tell you which agents are in which side, and also disable their abilities. And a flex player, it's pretty easy to understand. It's someone who is flexible with the role. Depending on the map, maybe they'll switch it up. If they don't need a recon, for example, they'll use something completely different, because it's not unheard that there's a composition without a duelist, so that will come in hand. So yeah.
So I'm super psyched also to see the later on compositions on which team is going to play which agent, and then to talk about these kind of matchups as well. But switching up now a bit, since we now talked about both teams playing now, which teams will play in later? Could we please get this graphic as well? So you see the whole lineup of the matches that will follow up after Psycho against Snooze. Starting off now at 7, of course, again, Psycho. Maybe going Siko mode afterwards against Snooze Esports. Then we have BLX Corp x BCG against Royal Family Esports. Esports Team 20 against AOMA, or a one-man army. And then against Psycho playing against Royal Family. So we see two teams performing twice today. So really interesting. Maybe one of them will have a hot start. Will they be able to keep the push going? I think we will see many switches, many lead switches, many twists and turns, and I can't wait to see all of this play out. And also, Pera, looking at this lineup now, who do you think, well, since it's always funny to speculate who could take the first win, who will go off hot, who could maybe turn it around, what will your first predictions will be? For example, now Siko against Snooze Esports.
It's gonna be difficult to determine who's gonna win, because we haven't seen them play yet, except for the qualifiers, but it was not casted or hosted. But it's been a while since the qualifiers, so they might have prepared themselves. They might be ready. I don't know. I cannot tell who's gonna win, who's not gonna win. I know for a fact that Siko is pretty strong, and I hope that Snooze knows that they're in a difficult spot to win against them, and I think they did the work. I think they did the research, and I think they're most likely prepared to fight against them. But who's gonna win? I honestly don't know. I think we just need to watch the game and figure it out. It's gonna be interesting, in my opinion. For the other games as well, I don't know much. We haven't gotten so much information about them, but still, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, in my opinion.
Definitely, for sure, especially since Snooze said that Siko will be one of the biggest competitors. So I guess they are kind of in that underdog position currently. But let's see, we will soon start into it. First of all, let's quickly jump to the leaderboard of Division 1 and Division 2. For now, nothing really has happened yet since we're only starting, so it will be pretty quickly to see. This information is also to you accessible on the Post Esports Masters website. So if you want to look up any kind of information here, for example, for Division 1, later on for Division 2 as well, if you want to be kept up to date, be sure to check out there we go. For example, there's already one game being played by Rely Esports, who lost against Team Guardian. But so much so, we can't really talk about it that much. But later on, we will be sure to have every kind of information for you accessible. And now jumping to the map ban, since some maps were banned, for example, Ascent, Breeze, Icebox, and if I'm correct, Bind was the map being taken. So if we could get the map video, we will be sure to explain it. There we go. Peter, there we see Bind. What is your take on this map?
My take is it's gonna be, I think the composition might be similar on both teams. I think we're gonna see a Killjoy, Brimstone for sure, maybe a Viper if they're trying to copy the pro scene as well. The duel is gonna be probably Raze. If they don't want to get so cocky, they might go as well for a Europlay. It's hard to say what they're gonna pick as well. Using the teleporters, I don't know how they're gonna work around that, but I don't know. I think the composition is gonna be the same. B side's gonna be a hard place to take, and A side's gonna be the pretty easiest side to take, in my opinion. But we don't know. We haven't seen the composition yet. We cannot talk about it, but I think soon we'll be able to do it.
Exactly. I think we'll soon jump into the agent picking. But fun thing for me, I actually love Bind playing myself, especially as Cypher on B-Spot. That was like my position to play. So let's see. Maybe I can learn from the pros here. But jumping now to the agent picking, since we soon have to start. You guys want to see the gameplay, right? Or maybe until we're ready.
Okay,
maybe also something interesting to talk about is actually how Siko has prepared themselves. They've been practicing regularly on a weekly basis to maintain a good fundamental across the core maps. Also putting focus on mental health, because it's very important to always be confident. Of course, confidence is one of the most important aspects in esports in general, being able to stay strong, stay mentally strong and in the game. And there we have the first agent picks. We have Furious, Poggy with Viper, we have Brimstone, a Sky, and as you said, Raze as the duelist.
And yeah. So on the other team, we have almost exactly the same composition, except for the duelist. It's different. Well, they do have also a Sentinel, which they don't have on Siko's side. So we have a Cypher, a Yo, a Brimstone, and Gecko, and as well as a Sky, which is, in my opinion, a common composition in both sides. Nothing too out of the ordinary. In my opinion, I would say Yor is a bit out of the ordinary. Most people tend to pick Raze, but we'll see. Maybe Knurps is holding something for us. Maybe he has some lineups, some TPs, some flashes. Who knows? I don't know. We don't know, but I think we'll figure it out.
I can't wait. I hope for some crazy Euro TP scams here. The plays there will be crazy. So some very interesting coming up soon. How would you describe the matchups? Since it's mostly pretty similar, now starting off here in the first round, we have Siko on the defender side and Snooze on the attacker side, and we see a pretty strong stack here on the B side?
It's pretty common to stack on pistol round one side and leave the other one for retake. I think that's what they are doing, Siko, on defender. So leaving A alone for Viper and retaking it. She has all of her abilities on A, so we'll see. I think maybe a fast push from them on B on B long, maybe to get the up. Not so sure what they are trying to do, but as we said, they're gonna take control.
And extremely
Up long.
aggressive here from Siko.
Extremely aggressive, yeah, exactly.
Really pushing out, and what a nice shot here from them. But getting taken out now by League.
We are already on a 1v3. Pretty bad. They know his position, and it's already over. First pistol round is always so aggressive. There is no chance. But I think now they're gonna do the same thing. They have gun advantage. Maybe try to be a bit more careful. Maybe trying to not give them guns at the beginning. So as we can see, Sky has 3 ult orbs already farmed. So maybe going for more. I'm not sure. As you can see, they're already 2 long. So they might try to get a D orb as well on long. We'll see. Let's see what happens.
Especially now, an interesting Snow Bunny staying behind, maybe trying to fake a push there. You can see that Siko has some manpower here on B, but
they already took the up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think Snow Bunny was trying to get the lurk, but she got scared, I think. But still, she's still holding the flank, taking a bit of Show's control now. They took the orb. Siko respected that, so they left him the orb. Now rotating slowly towards B, maybe they're trying to take a hit towards B. Maybe they know that it's a weaker side, well, weaker side in terms of players, but now there's also Gecko rotating towards B. You're gonna see, slowly pushing up long. We're gonna see, you're gonna see. Just waiting. Now there's, yeah, it's a fast execute. They're gonna try it as fast as possible. Got one down. It's already two versus 4. It's pretty rough. We've got this advantage. There's nothing much you can do. Your best try is to get the plant, even though it's gonna be difficult. The spike is in a difficult spot to get. You're pushing long. Are they reading this? One trade, first kill down, and it's already a pretty good damage. Unlucky they did not get the plant down, but still, I think a lot of damage was dealt to them. It's gonna force them to buy at least a shield and yeah, maybe a few guns as well. Yeah, in Snooze size, yeah, they have a full buy now, and Siko has a half buy. We'll see what they can do. We see as well Bunny doing the lurk on A with a cam. Just gonna see, trying to make pressure be long as they did before, trying to get you up. Did they manage? They managed to get it. They know they are close. Are they gonna fight for it? Got the first down. Ooh, Glenn takes 3 down actually. It's gonna be a hard time to get past it. It's already 2 versus 4 already. Already in a tough position. They don't manage to get the kill. They do have the spike. Maybe they could rotate towards A, but I'm not sure. They are in a tough position right now. One down. If they get one more on Heaven, that might be pretty good for them. The Outlaw takes one down, and there it is. The third run is over. There's nothing much Snooze could do. Even with the gun advantage, it's gonna be a bit difficult. We already know that Snow Bunny has ultimate ready. They might go for some ults. We'll see. Maybe ult farms. I don't know. We gotta see maybe a bit more passive, aggressive play. I'm not sure.
Chill, we got this.
Here.
And here we go. We gotta make pressure mid. A shot actually. But they ain't gonna let them go. Knubs already on side, killed already T-Pro. Ooh, they are putting a lot of damage with weaker guns. That's very important for them. It's a 5 versus 2. It's gonna be very difficult for Siko to even get through now. They are trying. They are trying though. Then they know someone is close in lamps with a Bucky. It's gonna be tough to. And Alex dies due to the Gecko Molly. But that's already. Yeah, it's gonna be huge. It's a 1 versus 1 now. He has to stick it. He has to stick it. And he gets the kill. That's a nice comeback though. Unlucky for Snooze losing so many guns even after they managed to stay a 5 versus 2. It was a bit tough. We'll see now. We have a Viper on operator. That's kinda interesting in my opinion. It's not an usual character to see an op in, so I don't know. It's new to me.
Okay, I think I should be back now. Can you guys hear me? Really sorry about that,
Yeah,
my internet connection just went out. Sadly, I missed nearly 2 rounds here, and Snooze finally won the first round. I was there for the end, so it was a pretty intense one we won at the end. And Siko had to stick the defuse there, but sadly couldn't pull it off. Now 3-1, and the echo is actually pretty similar as I saw early on.
Yeah, exactly. Now we have a Yori's going for his ult, maybe an ult play. Yeah, as we can see, Yoro ult on B side, trying to get the information. They know Viper is backside. He's clearing the side for the team. They know they are backside elbow. They have already someone flanking.
Yeah, also
And
nice.
Boogie gets one through the wall. That was quite unfortunate. Siko gets another one.
Yeah, always getting 2.
That was not enough though. That was not enough though.
Was a nice try, but Siko here being persistent and taking a charge back immediately here and going up 4-1.
Yeah, that's gonna probably be a timeout. Maybe soon, maybe next round. If they don't manage to get a round, we'll see. It's gonna be difficult. Their economy isn't that great of Snooze.
Definitely isn't. What would you prescribe there? We can see some players from Snooze actually buying some weapons. Would you go on a full echo in this kind of position, or would you kind of try to get at least some kills out of this round? What would your description would be?
I mean, in this point, the one thing that worked pretty well on them was the fast A push, and I think they should continue doing that on the echo. It worked. It worked. Why shouldn't you do it? And it's a stinger. I mean, they need to get close. Oh, they get 1. They get 2. But Knubs, it's getting untraded. It's gonna be difficult for them. Glenn too.
Glenn here getting through. I saw also some people typing in chat, Glenn the man. So apparently Glenn is the man, showing it off once again. And now Snowbunny being alone, getting pushed here by 2 sides. And once again, Glenn taking the kill here with a sweet headshot. And we have a 4-5. I think Siko's economy is really sweet spot right now. But Snooze can finally buy, at least to a certain degree.
Yeah, well, Snooze has now 3 ultimates ready. Maybe they're gonna try an A push with the Brimstone ult on lamps, trying to make space and a fast push, but I'm not pretty sure about it, because A hasn't been working so well. They just tried it with weaker guns. Maybe they might be able to get it this round. Yeah, as I said, the ultimate lamps. Making space now with the Trailblazer. First kill
I
down.
think- Very nice
Hero
once again.
clone. Gets
Glenn here
traded
holding
though.
down the side. And Snooze is being able to plant, but they didn't complete it. Siko was like Tenchi was able to get him away with his grenade.
Snow Bunny gets a peek on Tenchi, showers, and uses the ultimate. So now they know where they are and they know that B is weak. However, I think they're still committing towards A because they know they are stuck heaven.
I don't know if change in position, change in side would be that smart, since they are well positioned to a certain degree. Siko UK Pro now, slowly peeking outside. We have Viper still with the AWP in heaven, trying to get as much information for his team as possible.
He's sending the wingman in to get to defuse. They get to destroy the wingman as soon as possible. And he's stick it. That's quite unfortunate. They got the. That's gonna be a tough one for Snooze. Even though they got the plant, it's not enough. They should have picked it, but still, they had a lot of pressure on lamps. They could not get out. So yeah, now as we can see, they have also to do a weak buy once again. Their economy is very broken. Siko, on the other hand, has 3 ultimates ready. We have Gecko, Sky, and Raze. Yeah, they are super comfortable right now.
For them right now, they are completely in their sweet spot. They have no issues. They have confidence. They're hitting their shots. Communication is improved. And soon needs to find a way to break through that. They need to get out of this bad mojo and really need to take this ground. Because otherwise, I think it will be very hard for Snooze to come back in such kind of position.
No, right now you're right. Their economy is super bad, super difficult to get past. I mean, if they keep on losing, already one down. K-Pro kills Alex. Second kill. That was an insane shot from Furious.
That was beautiful, and they take this round flawlessly.
Clean shots.
Oh,
But still,
sorry for my
Snooze
reaction,
in a
guys,
tough
but
spot right
wow.
now. I'm expecting a timeout very soon.
They have to somehow.
They have to.
Get back there. I think Furious Meow here, pulling out his claws, ripping through Snooze. And right now, they're in a really tight spot. And Glenn here with a beautiful performance right now. 15-5-5. What a start for him into the season. I think he couldn't wish for a better start.
No, you're right. Glenn is popping off, hitting them shots as he should. What? The double ultimate? No. Okay, they're massively pushing a shot. Obviously, a lot of pressure. Yeah, they have already 2 flanking them. They know there is a Cypher trip, but they cannot get past. Tenchi gets 1 on the flank. They are a bit stuck. They cannot go past them.
Right
It's
now,
be difficult for them. And the second one drops as well. Wolves is already down.
Snooze is in such a bad position. They cannot, even though they're investing so much utility and so much time into one position, they barely move forward. And Siko is still there now with the double kill here. Glenn was killed sadly, but still immediately revenge here by Furious, and I didn't see the last kill. And now only Heroes being left.
Knurps has the timing, and it's not enough. The timing was not good enough. It was unlucky. Still, they managed to kill 1, but it's not enough for the economy. Their economy is really, really bad, and they're gonna force again because they have no other choice.
They have to.
They have to.
And the worst thing is, even when they're able to buy, Siko doesn't let them breathe, even for a second. They have no possibilities to break through in any way. They're just an iron wall that they cannot overtake for now. So I'm really curious to see, because obviously defenders Siko won the defender's side. Maybe Snooze will be able. Maybe they feel more comfortable being on the defender's side themselves, and maybe they can try to work on a comeback. But for now, Siko's just rushing through them, not leaving anything to spare.
They are trying to get the ultimate from Showers, but it's not enough. Gets shut down instantly. Knurps trying to get 1. They managed to get 2. Alex gets 2. That should be maybe enough to get a plant with Gecko.
Hopefully this opening, as you said, hopefully this opening will help them. Finally, now clear.
Nice shot
on Glenn. They need to get the plant down. It's a 4v2 now. This could be the position. Now 4v1. And I
4v1,
think
that's
Viper
gonna
here,
be difficult. Yeah.
especially with the operator.
She might try to save it. She knows there is a gap. She's gonna maybe try to get one. We'll see. She's in a tight spot. She can't do much right now. And she get wolves. That was unlucky. The headshot. She's still trying. She's still trying. She's still trying to get. It's gonna be difficult. Might be able.
Does he notice that there's someone on the left?
The bench,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
the bench
yeah,
was not
wow.
clear. That's a good spot for Snooze. That's what they need. I think two more rounds. That maybe confidence boost. That was a pretty good round in my opinion. Even though they had a bit more weaker guns, bad eco, but still, the damage they did was not enough. Was not enough for them. They still have so bad money. So I don't know.
But
Maybe
again,
they're gonna try to do the same thing. They have Euro ult and Siko on the other hand as Brimstone ult. We'll see. Maybe for retake. And Euro ult activated on showers. So he's scouting out. He knows where Brimstone is. He knows where Race is. And still, Snow Bunny gets picked on long, on B long. Yeah, they're trying to execute A as well because they know it's the weakest spot.
Now
they get the plant down.
Here.
Yeah.
Did they get it down now?
Yeah, they get it down. They get it down. But still,
Heaven is being smoked off. That's going to happen now. Everybody pushing in. Will Snooze be able to hold the side, or will a retake happen here from Siko?
If Wolves managed to get 2, no, the ultimate was used, and Knurps alone, 1 versus 4. Does he manage to get one? Oh, that's gonna be a tough one.
And I think if this is one of the most
sticking in the defuse, and it's unlucky. He managed to get one, but it was not enough.
And even if Snooze is able to hold, to get control of one side, Siko is doing such a great job of retaking, and they have no chance for now. Again, now the team is a bit more balanced here with Meowsu reaching 13 kills, Tenshi nearly on double digits.
Yeah,
and
the only thing I can see
is a bit bare.
The only thing I can see is they're trying to work with Sky ult. She's 1 away for the ultimate. Maybe trying to get the plant for the ultimate, but I'm not sure. We see a lot of pressure from Siko on showers. 3 players on showers. I'm not sure they know about it. It's still Snow Bunny late on the lurk. Is she ready to know them? She is not ready for them.
Not at all. Oh,
Glenn manages to dodge it. That was.
He managed to dodge it and get the kill.
He managed to dodge it, get the kill.
What incredible reaction time here by Glenn. And he's just comfortable. Man knows he's in a good spot. And he's just playing his game. He's in control of this.
Yeah, Foes alone, there is nothing you can do with gun advantage. That's gonna be really difficult for Snooze to get even a few points there. It's unlucky. Now we get to the other side. So we have Snooze on the defender side and Siko on the attacker side. We'll see what they will do. So you already can see on the minimap they are gathering towards B. So
what
they
I find
might.
most interesting is that Snooze isn't really going for the timeout. I think in such a position it was really important to kind of regroup because there's a lot going wrong here. Siko is just in control. And they're in the flow. If you often use in sports in general, timeout can be very useful to take out the energy of your opponent's team. Because right now they're just running over them. And I don't know, do you think Snooze will be able to somehow get a comeback going here on the defender's side?
I mean, I really hope they do. Maybe their defense is better than the attack, but right now, I don't know. We'll see. We have Siko in hookah, making a lot of pressure. They're clearing out the side with the Trailblazer. Leak in long, trying. They're respecting it. They are They got 1. They had 2. Did they manage to get more? No, they are waiting for the others to rotate. They get 3. Ooh, 1 versus
Ooh.
5. That was pretty clean. Maybe their defense is better than the attack. Maybe they gotta work on that. I'm not sure, but I'm with you. I think on the attack side they should have gone with a timeout. Talking about the strat, that was pretty hard for them to get past.
But they finally once again won a round. Now it's 10-3. Still pretty grim for them. But I've seen it many times myself where I let a comeback. It's always possible. You never should give up, especially in esports where timing and confidence is key. Valorant is if you're not in the right spot of like in the right headspace, your shots won't fall, your calls will be bad, your judgment will be bad. So it's nice to see Snooze to somehow being able to still stick and put their foot down and retaking at least one round. So let's see if they can keep that tension going.
Yeah, one thing I noticed is Siko bought actually stingers, so everyone has a stinger. They know Brimstone is on A side now with the help of the Trailblazer. Wolves gets 1 on bench. Siko gets 2 though. That's gonna be a hot spot. 3 versus 4, not impossible for Snooze, but they gotta be careful.
But still, there could be nicer positions to play off. Now Snooze patiently waiting.
Lee
And
gets
she's taking
1,
out.
gets 2. 1 versus 2 now. They know where he is. It's gonna be a tough position.
Especially as you said,
ticking. Yeah.
they know exactly where he's coming from, and
that's it.
Out with confidence, easy.
Yeah, that's it. It's pretty difficult. They forced it. I wasn't expecting them to force. I thought they're gonna play it safe, but forcing it was a bold move to do from Siko. But it got to their advantage, in my opinion.
No, they went through with it, and I'll be honest. As a former esporter myself, I know how important confidence once again is. And I think they were so hot and heavy, and they knew, you know what, we run in there, we force that round, and we won't even let them have a chance, a breather, a sniff of a comeback. We will take this with confidence and set a statement down.
Yeah.
That we are one of the best teams, and we are the team to be reckoned with.
Yeah, exactly. So right now, since Snooze lost, they have low money, so they have nothing to fight with. So they are stuck with weak guns. There's nothing they could do. Maybe a pick if they are not careful enough. Maybe Wolves gets their 1. Yeah, he got spotted with the Trailblazer. It's gonna be rough. Knurp's already on site. They are TPing away though.
Interesting rotation. They're running to A now.
Rotation. Yeah, they're respecting it. They're respecting though. They are respecting it though.
This is why I also have fun. I love Bind in general. The fact that you can just switch up like this, your whole rotation, like the whole position on the map with the teleporters. But Alex here holding his own, being killed off by Tenchi.
Somebody gets 2 more.
3 more now.
And then we have
Euros alone. Oh, and Tenchi with the 4K here on round. What is that? 14. Now we got to round 15, and it's already match point for Siko. Siko really went sicko mode.
Yeah, they did. They did not let Snooze breathe. It's gonna be really difficult for them. And I think now the motivation is a bit down. I mean, if you lost that many rounds in a row, it's gonna be difficult to keep the morality up from the team. Maybe it's gonna be something they can use to work around with for next time, because as we mentioned, they're gonna have the opportunity to play against each other in 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe they're prepared for Siko. And now
I think the most important thing for Snooze will be in general to have the in-game communication, because like, once again, we have even seen some people talk in chat about it. The fact that they have not taken a single timeout is very concerning in my eyes.
Yeah,
because if there's a breakdown in the team, where is the reconnection? Where's the pull through? Where you try to regroup, and where's the hope in it? I think that situation was very hopeful for them, and now again, and this is already it.
That's
Siko
over.
Here going completely stick mode in a completely one-sided match, 13-3. I want to see how much kills Glenn had in the end, but in general, we had Furious Meow here completely crushing sometimes. We had Glenn here with 18, 10, and 6. we had Tenchi with 16, we have K-Pro with 13. What
Yeah,
a complete dominant performance by all 5 players from Siko. They went here, played their first game, and showed that they're completely ready to win it all already.
Yeah, they are strong. They are definitely awake. They know how to pressure everything. I don't know. They look really good. Like maybe they have a challenge later tonight because they are playing against. Let me check. Royal Family. So
Exactly, Royal Family Esports.
maybe Royal Family is a challenge for them compared to Snooze. I think Snooze still needs to work more. I think they're not prepared enough. Maybe they're stressed out because they are also the only Luxembourgish team. I think the pressure works out also.
On them as well. Yeah.
So we'll see. I hope the best for Snooze because right now that was a weak performance in my opinion. They need to work more in the maybe strats. I don't know.
In the end, they should never give up. I'm always hopeful. I hope that they will be able to pull through, to pull back, and get their head in the right space. But as you mentioned, also Royal Family Esports, they're actually also in the lineup for our next matchup. We have BLX Corp X BCG against Royal Family playing, and it will be super interesting to see how Royal Family will perform. Since Siko had such a hot start, will be able to keep up.